You, me, and Parker.
All's well that ends well, is that it? You would think that.
Look, I realize that for some reason you consider everything I did on this case a betrayal.
For some reason. You're more interested in being a cop than you were in being a father.
That's your take on it. I don't see it that way. But obviously that's the way you feel, so I've got to accept it.
Oh, that's big of you. Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute. Why are we fighting, Carly? Every issue between us since the day of that fire has been settled.
Doesn't feel settled to me.
Gabriel told the truth. And Parker didn't suffer as a result. Which is exactly what we were all after.
Oh, you see, that's where we disagree. Just on that last little part. Because you are after your precious truth.
Well, hey, listen, it worked out, didn't it? Carly, the truth will set you free, as much as you hate to admit that.
Oh, well, it's easy to say that now after the fact. You didn't know how it was going to turn out.
I had faith.
You had luck.
Oh, I see. So nothing I did had any bearing on the outcome, right? My principles, my hard work, they were all pointless. Is that the message here?
Your hard work could just as easily have sent my son to jail.
Your son. Your son. What is that supposed to mean?
I think you know exactly what it means. You would not have put Parker's future at risk if he was really yours.
I know why you're pushing me about Craig.
I'm not pushing. I just think you should focus on him and not me.
Yeah, because your dad's dead and you're not going to have a chance to do anything with him anymore.
I'm gonna go see my mom.
Liberty, wait, I'm sorry. Look, I know Craig and I are father and son, and that means something, but that doesn't mean that I want to play house with him all of a sudden.
Then don't.
Okay, is that what you expected to happen?
It doesn't matter to me what happens.
Well, that's what I don't understand. You were so intense about me clearing Craig before.
Because it was the right thing to do for you. But as far as Craig, or if you want a relationship with him, that's something you have to figure out yourself.
Okay, well, what if I never want to see him again?
I think that would be a shame, but it's up to you. You're on your own now.
Wait. At least let me walk you home.
No thanks. I want to be on my own, too.
Margot, this is ridiculous. It's unreasonable.
You know, if you're working up to a major snit, I can just go back upstairs.
I did make bail once before, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
So now bail is just out of the question. Is that it?
Craig, you assaulted one of my officers. You broke out of here a few hours ago. You're hallucinating if you think there's any judge in the world who wouldn't consider you a flight risk.
What am I supposed to do?
I think just sit back and relax. You're not going anywhere. End of discussion.
You know, every minute I'm warehousing this hole is a minute lost that I could be working things out with Gabriel.
You know, you two could have all the time in the world, and I don't think anything would be worked out. That boy hates you.
I know. Can't tell you how humiliating and depressing it was to hear how far he was willing to go to punish me.
That's actually a surprise to you?
No, but hey, he came around. I see that as a positive sign.
Yeah, okay. I hope so. Listen, I got some work to finish up. Is there anything I can get for you?
Yes, phone privileges.
Oh, well, you lost those when you did your great escape. OPD regulations.
What if I don't use an OPD phone?
Oh, you're the last person in the world who should be asking for special privileges.
Thank you.
One call. Make it fast.
All right. What the hell is that number?
Hi, you like the ice cream here, too? You're paying for yours with a crisp $100 bill?
Okay, you got nothing to complain about. I could have sold you out, and I didn't.
That's very true. And I thank you, and I really do appreciate it. However, you and I, we had a deal. I gave you a sizable amount of cash, and in return, you were going to leave town soon. And yet I find you still here.
Yeah, well, I may not be going after all.
Oh. Well, in that case, I want to have my money back.
What money?
believe that Liberty would...
Have sex with Gabriel?
Was she drunk or something when you saw her?
No, she just looked happy.
I guess that's why she never got back to me. She was busy.
That's why I didn't want to tell you about it, Parker. I hate seeing you upset. I'm sorry.
I feel kind of sick, actually.
Do you want to go on a walk or do something?
Do something like what?
This.
Wait, no, that's not what I wanted, okay?
I cannot believe you just said that to me. I am Parker's father. Yeah, Hal was Parker's biological father, but I'm his father in all the ways that count. You even thought that too, Carly. Does this mean you don't believe that anymore?
All I'm saying is that if it were Sage who'd been in trouble, you would have done anything to protect her.
Including bend the law? Maybe break it?
You wouldn't have thought about the law, or ethics, or any of that.
Okay, you see this? Carly, this is a badge I've been carrying around with me for most of my life. It means that I have the responsibility to uphold that law.
What about your responsibility to your family? To Parker? You promised Hal you would always protect him.
Yeah,
Do you
I also
remember
have
that?
a conscience, Carly. And I can't ignore the facts in the case just because I don't like them.
You know, you talk about having a conscience. But honestly, I don't know if I believe that.
You cannot be
A
serious.
father with a conscience protects his son. That's what he does. Forget the right thing. That's the
Okay,
first thing.
and where does right slide into wrong for you? Or doesn't that matter? I really want you to explain that to me. Because you say that family is the most important thing to you. That protecting your kids is the most important thing to you.
That's right.
Okay, well, at what cost? Lying? Stealing evidence? Destroying evidence? How is that a model for your son or daughter?
I never said I was a saint.
I don't expect you to be one.
Oh, bull. You keep track of all my mistakes. You always have. I'm surprised you don't jot down my sins in your little notebook.
That's not fair.
And you know why I don't always do the right thing, Jack? Because I'm not always a good person. I can admit that. You're not always a good person either, but you can't admit it.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means you're a liar and a hypocrite. That's what it means.
You know what? I'm gonna go before this gets any uglier.
Why? What's the matter, Jack? You like the truth, just not this truth? That you bend the rules when it suits you? That you say one thing, that you do another?
What's going on? Is this about this Holden and Molly thing? Because if you think that I would help Molly get away with killing a man, you're wrong, Carly.
Stop telling me I'm wrong. I am so sick of hearing those words come out of your mouth. When I hear them, I just...
What? Tune me out?
Do you remember when Brad died? You said that was a life-altering moment for you. You promised that you were going to change, that you were going to stop being so self-righteous and judgmental.
Yeah, I remember.
What happened to that promise, Jack? Because you're still measuring everybody else by how right you are. How is that different than you've always been? Face it, Jack. You killed your own brother and it didn't change you a bit.
On the next As the World Turns...
Oh, no. Not again.
We're still friends, aren't we? I can still count on you to help me.
Promise nothing bad's gonna happen to you. Everything's okay.